I want to talk today about Liz's poetry pamphlet. Liz is going to be on Radio Leicester this afternoon. Obviously, if you're watching this on a different day, that doesn't apply, but you can still listen again. She's going to be on John Sinclair's programme, talking about her poetry and possibly reciting poetry at 3 p.m. or sometime between 2 and 3. Now, I'm trying an experiment this morning, which is that I want to try to improve the sound quality of these videos, and as a result I am actually recording using a separate device. Therefore, it's possible that I won't be lip-synced. Okay, now, the poetry. This is Liz's poetry pamphlet, which is called Ripe Tomatoes. It's available from Smashwords in the link below. And also I'm going to link to John Sinclair's programme, but that link won't work after about a week though. She's been raising money to Save the Children through this. It's a collection of poetry that has been read at our church breakfast, which is open to all people, and is an attempt to basically not just preach to people, but actually to provide, because as Christians our job is to serve others. And that's what we're trying to do there, to establish God's kingdom on earth. That's the way I see it anyway. I don't know what the doctrine of the church says. And now the design on the front of this pamphlet is done by my son, the intro stealer, whose link is here. And also the design on the back is the logo for Tomatoes, although it's squashed. It's called Tomatoes because it's the Church of the Martyrs. It's a good church. Seriously, there is such a thing. So that's that. It's got things in it like the bowstring bridge, ode to the Upperton Road Bridge, the Lady in the Van, which is about Alan Bennett's thing, and various other things such as Church of the Tomatoes, Craft Group Live, Leicester Calligraphy Group, Thursday evening, 8 p.m. Now, the Smashwords version, which costs £1.50, has got extra poetry in it, and is available, like I say, in the link below. That's $2.42 in American dollars, US dollars. Okay, now I just want to say one more thing, which has irritated me this morning. Now, I imposed a devastating deadline on myself with the book, and I'm sticking to that deadline because it's important that I stick to it. Unfortunately, I have now come across somebody who is desperate to illustrate and does animal illustrations in her own time, and is really, really desperate for work. And unfortunately, I can't do anything about that because I have committed myself to a devastating deadline. So I suppose one thing that I can learn from this is that when I don't meet my commitments, not only does it affect me, but it also affects other people, because I now can't put any work her way. And that is really depressing, and I hope that she understands why I've made that commitment not to put any work her way. And it's a great shame because it's like 8 months of work almost wasted, although a lot of positive things did come out of it, like the daily uploads to this channel. So that's all rather sad. So I just wanted to say that as well. I also want to point out that I am afraid of poetry. I have fear of poetry. I don't have a poetry phobia because I think it's rational to be afraid of poetry. I could go into that in more detail, but I'm running out of time now. So that will be that.